knowing how to pick the right pair of shoes for every outfit is a skill that every gentleman must master. But picking the right pair of shoes, it's as much of an art as it is a science. Yes, there are rules, but there is room to interpret the rules and even break them to your own tastes. In today's video, I'm going to tell you all of the factors that you need to consider when choosing your pair of shoes, including the formality, the colors of your outfit, the fabrics and textures, and even details like the weather conditions and the material of the shoe. We will also take a look at how to select the correct belt and socks to complete the look. Today's video is sponsored by Fort Belvedere. More on that later. Hello, my name is James, and I am on a mission to create a generation of gentlemen. The first thing we need to consider when selecting our shoes is the formality factor. Shoes exist on a scale of formality. At the most formal end of the spectrum, we have the black Oxford shoe. This is something you can wear to a funeral, and you can even wear this to black tie events. A step down from that would be the brown derby shoe. This is suitable for most business occasions and events like weddings and networking events. You'll notice that many derby shoes also feature broguing like this one, which again reduces the formality of the shoe. A step below the derby shoe in terms of formality would be the loafer. This is where we enter the territory of a smart casual shoe. Perfect for summer weddings, business casual settings. At most workplaces today, something like this would be more than formal enough. Now, the least formal shoe of all is of course the sneaker. And today you might see these worn with suits, particularly by young men. However, I would caution against this. Only wear a sneaker with a suit when there is no requirement or expectation for you to wear a suit. It's simply a personal choice. Wearing a pair of sneakers to an occasion like a wedding or a funeral could actually be offensive. Now, I just want to sidestep for a moment to talk about the importance of belts and socks. A simple rule to follow is this: the color of your belt should match the color of your shoes. It doesn't need to be an exact match. For example, the belt could be slightly lighter than the color of the shoes, but a brown belt should always be worn with brown shoes and a black belt with black shoes. However, you may choose to wear no belt at all. Many trousers come with side adjusters or can be worn with suspenders, and some people prefer this because they believe it creates a cleaner look. When it comes to your socks, wear dress socks that complement the shoe and the rest of the outfit. Avoid wearing white, athletic socks with any type of dress shoe. You can also experiment with patterns, stripes, and colors if you want to show a more playful side to your personality, providing it's a more casual environment and outfit. So you've probably heard that you should always invest money in your footwear and buy the best shoes you can afford. Well, the same applies to your belts and socks. Even though these details seem small, they are the finishing touches to your outfit. And if you are looking for a brand that puts quality and craftsmanship first, look no further than today's video sponsor, Fort Belvedere. They offer a range of top-notch, quality, classic men's accessories and clothing. They also make belts and buckles with an easy-to-use interchangeable system. You custom cut your belt to size so it fits you perfectly, and you can wear every buckle with every belt strap. That makes pairing your belts with the right shoes and metals really easy. I'll be honest, these are not the cheapest belts you can find. So what makes them so different? Well, Fort Belvedere belts are handmade in Germany, using only the best European calf and cow hides. Their buckles are made of solid brass and coated in an extra thick layer of 18-karat gold or platinum, so these will last you for decades to come. Also, Fort Belvedere belts include details like edge embossing, multi-layer construction, and edge painting that are something you only typically find on belts by brands like Hermes that retail for nearly $1,000. On the other hand, Fort Belvedere belts range from $275 to $300, and they offer volume savings, so the more you buy, the more you save. Gentlemen, there are links down in the description where you can check out Fort Belvedere's belts. It's a small business that puts quality craftsmanship first. and all of their products would be an incredibly wise investment in your wardrobe. Next, we need to talk about how to pair the color of the shoes with the color of the trousers. A pair of black shoes should only be worn with either a black suit, a navy suit, or a dark charcoal grey suit. Brown shoes are a little more versatile. They pair well with navy suits, light greys, and also earth tones. For a slightly bolder, yet still refined look, you could choose a pair of burgundy shoes, also known as oxblood. These work well with navy, charcoal grey, and medium grey suits. We also have to consider the fabric of the suit and the weather conditions outside when choosing our shoes. For example, a pair of light-colored linen pants works better with a softer material like suede or a lighter shade of brown. However, a heavier fabric like wool pairs better with a more formal, sturdy pair of shoe, or even a pair of boots. There are a couple of things you ought to know about the weather. Always avoid wearing suede when it's raining. That's because water can actually damage the suede. And if you get caught in a sudden downpour wearing a pair of these, well, I'm afraid it might be the very last time you ever wear them. When it's raining outside, you're also better off wearing a pair of shoes that have a rubber sole. These will provide more traction and grip than a pair of shoes with a leather sole, which could cause you to slip about and possibly even fall. But whether it's raining or not isn't the only factor we have to consider when deciding between leather or suede. A pair of leather shoes is a good choice 90% of the time. It's classic, it's timeless, and it works for a variety of occasions, from business casual up to formal. Suede is inherently more casual, and for that reason, it's better to save these shoes for a business casual environment or a casual summer wedding. You might also have seen patent leather shoes. These are reserved for the most formal occasions, like black tie, when you'll be wearing a tuxedo. So, gentlemen, let's recap how to choose the correct pair of shoes for your suit or trousers. First, we need to consider the formality of the event, choosing a pair of black Oxfords for the most formal occasions, and choosing a pair of loafers for a smart casual event. We also have to pair the color of the shoes to the color of the pants, and select a color and style of shoe that works well with the fabric of the trousers and also the weather conditions outside. And finally, make a decision on whether to wear leather or suede shoes depending on the formality of the event. When building your collection of shoes, you want to begin with a pair of black Oxfords and a pair of brown Derbys. Just these two shoes will serve you well for most occasions. After that, I would certainly add a pair of loafers, perhaps a penny loafer in suede. But don't forget to invest in the smaller details of your outfit, like your belts and socks. To get your hands on the belts, socks, and even the tie and pocket square that I'm wearing in today's video, remember to hit the links down below to check out Fort Belvedere. Thank you for watching, gentlemen, and I'll see you in the next video.